wasn't sure what I was going to talk about with y'all on the YouTube today, but something has been on my mind, and I guess it's good to express these things so that I can understand myself better by sharing them with someone else. So, I guess what's been on my mind is thinking about my past and looking at how I've interacted with the world, and to a broader perspective, how humans interact with each other and how humans interact with the world. And I came to the realization that I have no idea why I'm here. But I do have this knowing that everyone on this planet is here for a reason. I think that we all have a purpose to fulfill. But fulfilling that purpose is something that is very challenging these days, because not a lot of us have the capacity to live free. I live in the United States, and you know, we're supposedly the land of the free, but that's not how I have been taught. Well, in school, you know, every morning we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. And I am finding that pledge to be quite disturbing. Now, I know a lot of people will turn off the video right now, but please hear me out. What is a government? And why are governments here? That's a question that I don't think anyone ever asks. Why are we in a government? Why do we need a government? We've always had one, so it's kind of like we've always had the sun. We always expect the sun to rise and set. We've always had water in the ocean. We've always had air in the sky. Why have we always had a government? Well, we haven't always had a government. Governments are pretty new as far as humans are concerned. And governments, I believe, have their own agenda. I was looking for my anarchy shirt today, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I have no idea where my anarchy shirt is. So yes, I'm an anarchist. I became an anarchist after listening to the greatest philosopher of our time, Stefan Molyneux. And he has changed my life profoundly. I can't even explain how. I mean, he came into a lot in my life during a period of profound change. I had just gotten out of a relationship of 12 years. My dog of 14 years had passed away, and she was my soulmate. If there is such a thing as doggy soulmates, Lucky was it. And I was feeling kind of alone, kind of lost. And I stumbled upon Stefan Molyneux. And since finding Steph, I really came to understand myself, because not only does he talk about freedom, true freedom, and truth and freedom, which we don't have anywhere. I mean, there's no place to go on this planet where you don't have a government, nothing to rule you, or at least I'm not aware of any place like that. So I want to create a place like that. I want to embrace a place like that, not only for humanity, not only for the world, but for myself. Coming back to how I grew up, I was indoctrinated to follow the rules, to be a good girl, to always do what I've been told to do. If I do what they want, they will love me, because as a child, that was the greatest good, to be loved. As a child, you're so vulnerable. You need people to take care of you. You can't survive on your own. and becomes abundantly clear as a child that you cannot survive. And I know for myself, I was the good girl. I never caused anybody any problems. And because of that, I think I lost my purpose in life. I think I lost who I was, what I came here to do, what I used to enjoy, what I used to love. It's been such a hard thing for me to find that lately. I don't even know what I'm doing now for a living is what my calling is. I mean, I kind of enjoy it. I think I've kind of, through doing everything I was told to do, came to some sort of balance in finding a job that I do have joy and I feel good about. I am a college professor, and I love interacting with college students. You know, they come in and you know, my students, they're going into the nursing field, and they got a lot on their plate. A lot of them are mothers, wives, husbands, they have children, they have jobs. They're just amazing people, and they inspire me so much. And I love working with people like that, and I love the feedback they give me. I feel like if I can inspire them, it'll turn back to me. So it's an amazing job I have, but I don't know if this is what I'm meant to do on this planet. I have no idea. So I thought maybe I can help people find what they want to do. If you were going to die tomorrow, would you be doing what you did today? Would you have done the things that were on your to-do list? Would you have sat around the computer watching YouTube videos or clicking like on Facebook? If you were going to die tomorrow, is that how you would spend your last day? For me, I've been trying to stay away from things like Facebook and YouTube. I still get on there, probably way more than I should, but I've been really trying to connect with nature because that's where I feel I am most clear. That's where I feel I'm most connected. And I don't know what my soul's purpose is as of yet, but in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy as much life as I can. I'm going to enjoy my time here, connecting with my animals, connecting with nature, connecting with music, playing guitar. And I have a little song for you after this video's over. So, I'm not sure what to do next. I'll probably continue working in the job I'm at right now because it's a good job and I enjoy it. I'll keep exposing the truth as much as I can. The truth not only in human relationships, especially when it comes to the lack of need for politics. We don't need a government. We really don't. Who will build the roads? Who will provide? It's so silly. You know, if I had no taxes taken away from me, this is just a little aside, but if let's say that my employer was able to give me all of the money, no taxes were taken away from me, I would pay for roads. Why? Because I have to drive to work. I would pay a company to build the roads. And because I love life, and I believe that all life needs to be respected, whether it be plant, animal, or human, I would pay to help people that were less fortunate than I. I already do that. You know, I donate to animal shelters. I donate to defenders of the wildlife. I donate to other organizations that help the less fortunate, mostly animals, because our government dollars don't go there. But right now, money's stolen from me to be taken to give to people that are poor, but it's not given to them to empower them. It's given to them to keep them in need. I want to empower people. I want to give them a gift, and I want them to make with that gift something better that I could have created. And the government's not doing that. They give to the poor to keep the poor right where they are, to create a class of voting people that'll keep the government in power. First of all, if you don't want the government, stop voting for them. Don't validate the government through a vote. Alright, that's all I have to say now. Forthcoming will be a little song that I'll play for you. And I don't know if I have my... I think it's backwards. I'll show it to you in the video. mirror image or reversed. Thank you. She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stay too long, probably break her down and cry. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, and if they thought of rain, they had to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. It reminds me of a warm, safe place where, as a child at home, pray for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet child of mine.
Too young to hold on, and too